Why cannot we focus on our goals? Have you ever set a goal with enthusiasm only to find yourself distracted days or weeks later, struggling to stay focused on that very goal? You're not alone. In fact, the inability to stay focused on our goals is a common challenge faced by many. But why does this happen? Why is it so difficult to keep our eyes on the prize? Today, we are going to explore the psychology behind the lack of focus and why we often find ourselves distracted from our goals. We'll also dive into expert insights and offer practical tips to help you regain focus and stay on track. So, if you've been struggling to stay committed to your goals, keep watching because you may just find the answers you've been looking for. Number 1. The science of focus. To understand why we struggle to focus, we first need to understand how focus works in our brain. According to Dr. Matthew Lieberman, a professor of psychology at UCLA, focus is deeply linked to the brain's reward system. When we commit to a goal, our brains release dopamine, a neurotransmitter that motivates us to keep moving forward. However, the brain is also hardwired for immediate rewards, which makes it difficult to stay focused on long-term goals that may take time to manifest. Dr. Lieberman explains that our brain prefers instant gratification. Think about it: scrolling through social media, checking your email, or playing video games gives us quick dopamine hits. But staying focused on a long-term goal requires patience and delayed gratification. This natural inclination toward immediate rewards can derail our ability to concentrate on goals that take longer to achieve. Number 2. The role of distractions in losing focus. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Our phones, social media, constant notifications, and even the environment around us can easily pull us away from our goals. According to Dr. Cal Newport, a professor of computer science at Georgetown University and author of Deep Work, our constant connectivity and multitasking are major factors that prevent us from achieving deep, focused work. Dr. Newport's research highlights the dangers of multitasking. While it may feel productive, studies show that multitasking can actually impair our cognitive performance. In his book, Deep Work, Newport argues that the ability to focus without distraction is becoming increasingly rare, but also increasingly valuable. He encourages individuals to train their minds to resist distractions and engage in deep work, a state of intense focus that allows us to complete complex tasks without interruptions. Number 3. The impact of fear and self-doubt. Another psychological factor that prevents us from focusing on our goals is fear and self-doubt. When we set ambitious goals, we may fear failure or worry about not measuring up. This fear can lead to procrastination, avoidance, and a lack of motivation. Dr. Carol Dweck, a psychologist and researcher at Stanford University, is well known for her groundbreaking work on the concept of a growth mindset. Dr. Dweck's research reveals that people with a growth mindset, those who believe their abilities can improve with effort, are more likely to persist when faced with challenges. On the other hand, people with a fixed mindset, those who believe their abilities are set in stone, are more likely to give up when things get tough. The fear of failure or the pressure to succeed can cause us to lose focus on our goals, as we may unconsciously avoid putting in the necessary effort due to a lack of belief in our own abilities. Number 4. The importance of clear and achievable goals. Now that we understand some of the psychological barriers to focus, let's discuss how the way we set our goals can affect our ability to stay focused. Research from Dr. Edwin Locke and Dr. Gary Latham, two of the most well-known experts in goal-setting theory, suggests that clear, specific goals lead to higher performance and greater focus. Dr. Locke and Dr. Latham argue that vague goals like "I want to be successful" or "I want to lose weight" are less effective than specific, measurable goals like "I will increase my sales by 20% this year" or "I will lose 10 pounds in 3 months. The clearer and more specific your goals, the easier it is to maintain focus because you have a tangible target to aim for. Setting achievable goals is equally important. Unrealistic goals can feel overwhelming and lead to burnout. By breaking down big goals into smaller, manageable tasks, you can maintain focus and avoid feeling like you're chasing an unattainable dream. Number 5. Lack of motivation and energy. Sometimes, the reason we can't focus on our goals is because we simply lack the motivation or energy to pursue them. According to Dr. Roy Baumeister, a social psychologist known for his research on self-control and willpower, our mental energy is limited. Just like physical energy, we only have a finite amount of willpower to use each day. When our willpower is depleted, it becomes harder to focus on our goals. Dr. Baumeister's research suggests that we can build and preserve our mental energy by managing our daily tasks wisely. For example, prioritizing important tasks, taking breaks, and getting enough sleep are all essential for maintaining the energy necessary to stay focused on long-term goals. Number 6. Environmental factors affecting focus. The environment around us also plays a crucial role in maintaining focus. If your workspace is cluttered, noisy, or disorganized, it's much harder to stay focused on your goals. A study by Dr. Chris Randler, a researcher at the University of Education in Germany, found that morning people, those who are most productive early in the day, tend to achieve their goals more successfully than those who are distracted by their environment. It's important to create a conducive environment that promotes focus. Whether it's turning off notifications, cleaning your workspace, or setting specific times for work, minimizing distractions can help you stay on track. Dr. Randler's research shows that the clearer and more organized your environment is, the easier it becomes to stay focused.